Join me, friends, in Ephesians chapter 5 at verse 1, where it reads, "Therefore be imitators of God as dearly loved children." That's it. That's the verse. I know. Paul be telling these little tiny lines and it be packing so much punch. So what does that line actually mean? I'm about to break it down for you, friend, and I will be reading from my notes because if I try to do this from memory, I am gonna mess it up. You're welcome. Okay, what's Paul talking about? Given everything Paul commanded in the previous verse, to be kind, tenderhearted, and forgive one another, he connects it to this verse by telling us that we should constantly be seeking to become imitators of God as his beloved children. Because God forgave us through grace, our right response is to follow his example and extend that same grace to others. This is not a superficial kind of copying. Instead, it is an intentional process of internalizing the qualities of God's character and conduct so that they are displayed in our own actions. We do this because of the relationship we have with God. We know our identity in Christ, that we have been brought into God's family, forgiven, and deeply loved. That reality creates the space for us to be transformed by his Spirit so that we can actively reflect his character. Our role is to intentionally surrender daily to the Spirit so that we can reflect God more often. In the previous verses, Paul has already shown us that reflecting God looks like being honest, controlling our anger, being generous instead of stealing, and using words that build others up, along with being kind, compassionate, and forgiving. Paul will continue revealing more aspects of God's character in the verses that follow, but these are the qualities that he has highlighted up to this point in Ephesians. Man, so we gotta be imitators of God. All right, what's that mean? Let's jump into the practical life lessons so we can figure out how we're supposed to imitate God on a day-to-day. Starting with number 1. Our identity as God's beloved children